Before we wrap up, of course, here's some statements that are either hot, polarizing, provocative, or any other interesting adjectives. Basically, buy or sell. Buy if you agree, sell if you don't. Sali kayo chat ha, sali kayo. All of you, Errol, Jonius, Coach V, Jem, Rayash, game na, game na. Buy or sell, okay? Let's bring up the first one, Direk. Pow! RSG, most improved team for Season 9. Buy or sell?
Hard buy. RSG fanboy.
All right. RSG day one.
RSG day one.
So, okay, go.
Sell. Oh, wait. Buy. Coach, buy. Buy ako, buy. I was gonna say sell, but here's why I said buy. TNC is not an improved team. TNC is a revamped team. There's a difference. The RSG we're seeing now is mostly the same. It's a majority the same from S8. You just changed one or two things and then ginalingan lang nila. TNC is a totally different team, honestly, if you ask me. So that's why I agree with this. Bye. Sorry. Renmar.
I don't know, man. Like, I initially wanted to say buy because I was on the same boat, but I'm gonna go sell because revamps and stuff, they also still count for improvement. And SDZYZ is still there, Benthings is still there. Although, yeah, it does make sense to say they're not an improved team. They're a revamped team, TNC.
It's a new... Yeah, to me, it's a new team.
It's a new team. Well, for me, they still got two of their old roster members who now play core positions, and SDZYC still play the core position. So, I don't know. For me, it's TNC who's the most improved team.
Yeah. TNC means the new composition.
Oh, I like that. That's better than my very lame, totally not count. What was it? I forgot what it was. But yeah, that's better than anything I came up with.
Yeah. Okay lang naman. Like, we can understand the statement as we will, right? Whether it's a caveat na TNC is not the same TNC or maybe it is. But yeah, buy or sell. Walang hold. Ano ba eh? Okay, people are 50-50. Kasi people are also saying TNC. But if you look at it from that definition na TNC is different now, then it's RSG. All right, cool.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just those two teams, no? Yun lang yung naglalaban ng best improved. Let's move on. Next statement. Buy or sell? Natutong gumamit ng animations. Ayos yun, All right. Echo will debut a new strategy soon. Coach, ito yung pinag-usapan natin. Ito yung sinabi mo kanina, di ba? Na parang Echo has been using the same damn strategy since week 1. They've been doing great with it, di ba? Sustain side lane fighters and then just funnel it straight to Carl TZ. But you think they're gonna come up with a change soon? Are they gonna show something new? Within this week or maybe in the playoffs? Buy or sell?
May I start this?
Yes, you may.
Yes, you may.
Yeah, thank you. Super quick sell, because I don't think it's gonna be the debut of a new strategy, but they're gonna start doing something they've already done a few times this season, which is put more traditional damage-focused gold lane, non-fighter gold lane picks for Benny Cutie. More marksmen, more mages. You might see Benny Cutie with a Lily in the gold lane soon. Maybe a Lunox if he feels like it. So a new strat, no. I don't count new picks as an overall strat because a new pick can still fit a strategy. It's just a new pick. I think they'll still show maybe one or two new picks, but a very new strat, no.
So, okay. All right. 1-3-1 sustain side lanes, Carl TZ to death. Like, still.
Yeah. I'm in line with that too. I'm gonna sell. Because, yeah, that's like the strategy, right? And son of a gun. And basically, I think we could see new heroes, but not a new strategy.
Yeah. People are also just in unison. Sell daw. Huwag niyong baguhin. And I agree. Let's sell. Don't show us something new. Just improve the Echo Express. Go faster, go harder, go stronger, be better. Pero huwag niyong baguhin because it works. So I think we're all in agreement here. Because if you change it too much, like, maybe the most different you can go is like, give Benny a marksman. Like a Beatrix. But after that, if you change too much of that, then, yeah, baka mahirapan pa. Yeah. They would love to, but the risk is too high this time. So stick with the identity. Correct. I agree, Coach V. Alright, so, agree tayo, Echo, if they want to do well, shouldn't stray too far from what works. Let's move on. Next statement, buy or sell. This one's tough. Onyx in Season 9, not up to expectations. I have to admit, we're part of this. We're part of the mouthpiece that said, oh, Onyx, Season 9, this is it. Season 9 is the time for Onyx. They learned a lot from Season 8 and M3. But they barely secured their playoff spot last week. Just barely.
I'm gonna say buy for me because it was part of the mouthpiece, part of the that whole train, right? I actually came into I believe preseason power rankings are pretty high for me, especially coming in with similar roster with what they had. So they've managed to do better over the season, but definitely if you consider like everybody's pre-expectations of Onyx before the season start, I would say that they're not up to expectations.
The thing is, I agree with you. I'll just say buy na, straight up buy. I have to have some accountability, right? Kasi ako rin medyo mataas yung Onyx sa power rankings ko when the season was about to start. Pero tama rin si Jared. Jared said sell. Maybe the other teams were just much stronger. Maybe it was less their fault and maybe just the meta or just how strong the other teams came in and worked hard. I don't know. But there's more buys though. Definitely more buys. How about you, Brendan?
I'm gonna buy here because I feel like you can buy in the thought that Onyx is not up to expectation, or Onyx Season 9 is not up to expectations, and still think what Jared said. It can still be buy, but you also have to take into account the other teams got stronger. Because if we're talking about the expectation, and I think for all three of us, power rankings, preseason stuff, the expectation was you'd at least be a top 3 team. Comfortably a top 3 team.
Yeah.
And they are not right now. That's Echo, that's RSG, that's TNC. So in terms of that kind of expectation, they are not up to expectations. They're still a competitive team. I don't count them out for suddenly what if they go on an absolute crazy run in the playoffs and they make it to the grand finals. I'm not counting out that idea out. Pero so far, their performance in the regular season, not up to my expectations, at least.
Yeah. I think baliktarin lang din natin yung sinabi ni Jared. It's not even about the other teams. It's more for them. And it's not the fact that we're looking forward and saying wala na yan. It's more of what we saw. What we saw just wasn't up to what we thought we would see.
Yeah.
Pero yun may week 8 pa. Meron pang playoffs. Hopefully Onyx figures it out and gets into gear. Most people say bye, honestly. So we're in agreement there. Let's move on. Statement number 4. This is the second to the last for today's show. This one's about TNC. I think Coach V will just buy straight up, like times 999. Benthings is the regular season MVP. He should be given regular season MVP. Buy or sell?
Give me a second, because I'm double checking the, what do you call this? Criteria for MVP. I know there's a very specific criteria for MVP. Just double checking that right now. Give me a sec. Where is it? Oh my god, why there's so many SocMed posts? Where was that posted?
Sino pa kalaban? That's the question. Who is he competing with?
Let me just double check. Because was it changed, or is it still that the regular season MVP must be from a top 2 team? at the end of the regular season?
We need to review the proper criteria, but
personally,
that
I don't
sounds
know the
about
criteria.
that sounds about right. Pwede naman yun.
Yeah. There. Okay. Just taking into account that the player's team has to be in the top 2 in the regular season, and the player won weekly MVP honors at least once, so Benthings has done that, or had excellent player data, or had clearly astounding performance in the team. I regularly track the data. Heck yeah, buy on this, bro. If TNC are a top 2 team at the end of the regular season,
Yes.
heck yeah. That's a buy.
So, yun lang yung pumipigil kay Benthings. Yun lang yung
Oo.
pumipigil kay Benthings. Just that top 2 finish.
Yeah. There's another player very close in the stats. I just forgot who.
Light? Kurt? That's what
Light
people,
and
that's what
Kurt.
chat.
Light, Kurt, and
Yeah.
Benthings yung, yeah. Yung
That's what chat's saying.
pinaka-tapat in terms of the stats. Yeah.
Like, I wish there was a hold here, because I mean, there's so many people that come into mind when you think of this season MVP,
Yeah.
and yeah, like Benthings was definitely one of them. Light, Kurt. So I guess because I'm undecided, I sell because I just like it's up in the air for me right now, and we don't know yet if TNC is going to be top 2.
Okay. Most weeks, I'm optimistic. Most weeks, I'm just like, hell yeah, bigyan na natin yan. Pero this week, statistics-wise, even like numbers game, Coach V, I hear ya. TNC has to sweep their last 2 series to make it in the top 2. We did the math earlier. But given how crunch time all the teams are, ang hirap sweep ngayon eh. Honestly, and I'm not discrediting TNC. I'm more just thinking about how hungry everyone else is. So, I'll say sell, because Light has an easier go at this. Light can just isang tumbling lang ni Light. Isang tumbling lang ni Dylan. Nasa MVP na siya kasi they're currently number 1. It's so hard to knock RSG out on number 2. So, that's one, logically speaking. But, yeah, TNC can still win other awards. Hell, they can become champion. Why not? Or Escalera can win MVP. Rookie of the season. So, ayun, 2 sells, 1 buy. I think chat is also split in half kasi may mga nagsabi rin Curtizy or Light. Mostly Curtizy, because Curtizy is the glue that holds the super team together. So, yeah. I get it. All set. Ang hirap din eh. Most improved daw eh. Pwede rin si Benthings. But let's go into our last statement for the night. And this one is for next play Evos. They're gonna face off against TNC once this weekend. And the statement goes like this. Buy or sell, next play Evos will win their last 2 matches.
And that's Echo and TNC, right?
Yeah. I'll start. Sell.
Yeah, sell.
Not because I don't think they can win, but more because they have to go through so many hoops themselves. Like you can change Echo TNC into freaking Onyx Blacklist. It doesn't matter. The fact is, Zico and Doggy are struggling to even come up with their best lineup, or even to this. Ewan ko lang if that's the case, because we don't know. I haven't spoken to Zico in a while, but they really need to figure that out kung sino yung pantalo nila sa TNC tsaka Echo. They already did it once. They beat TNC already once. Pero they haven't played that lineup in a while. That was the MP the King lineup. So yeah, I'll sell here. But they can get 2 points. I swear, I believe. 1-1, pwede. Kaya nila mag 2-1. Pero hard to win.
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna sell too. It's mostly just because it's kind of similar thinking, man. Like there's variations that work of Next Play Evos, which we've seen throughout the entire season, but you're going against TNC and Echo, who like they figured it out. They figured out what works for them. It's staple. It's consistent, and I feel like it'll just take a lot for Next Play Evos to actually win those last 2 matches. Not saying they can't, but a lot has to happen.
Yeah. I'm on the same boat as you guys. I'm also gonna sell here. Oh man, I was hoping I could really time the. Yay! It made it. Woo! Okay, yeah. Sell, because like what Coach V said, the same point you made as to why you sold for Benthings for regular season MVP, but the story now is at the bottom part of the bracket. Yeah, it's hard to say. It's hard to surely say they will, but of course, you can't say that they can't. They can, but I can't assure you that they will. If that makes sense. That does make sense, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to say for sure now, oh, mangyari yan. It's easier, much easier, and definitely you cannot deny and you can say na, baka mangyari yan. But I can't say, oh, mangyayari talaga yan.
Yeah, no. And another question to ask is, paano? Diba? Like,
Yeah.
with what tools, bro? I mean, as much as I love the Hitman, I'm not even sure if that's the lineup they're bringing. Diba? So, it's not even a matter of if they will, but how. I don't know. Before we close up, before we leave this statement, Lauren says, NXPE has the hardest weekend compared to other teams. You guys agree? Is NXPE's weekend harder than Bren?
Bran has the toughest.
Yeah, Bren has the hell week.
I think Bren, dude, simula pa lang eh. They won first match.
I mean, I get the thinking that NXP has the harder week because they are facing TNC and Echo. But again, they don't need to win the matches. They just need to get 1-1. They just need to get 1 point each. Bren literally needs to sweep Omega and Blacklist, the two other super hungry teams that they're fighting a playoff spot for against. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, another reason maybe why Next Play Evos has a worse week or is have a tougher week is because ngayon pa lang namomroblema na sila. Again, because of that, which lineup do we bring? Who is suited to fight TNC and Echo? I'm sure Zico right now is racking his brains to deal with that too.
Mm-hmm.
Diba? So, him, Doggy, lahat na nasa either house. Pero, you know, tiwala. I trust in all the teams and I look up to all of them. Idol ko silang lahat. At your service, my name is Leo. Thank you for watching this recall segment. If you want to see more, click like and subscribe to Covenry.